All right, hello and welcome to this very first playthrough of Alone in the Dark. Normally, this would be the first video since we haven't opened the game yet where I'd say, well, let's talk about what we already know about this game and yada yada. But technically, we've already started this game because we played the prologue, which was available yesterday, even though this isn't available for another 60 seconds. And so, if you want to see the full version of that, you can watch the previous video. But we are about to be starting the game proper. The game still does not have a how long to beat time, of course, because it hasn't actually released yet for another few seconds. And so I haven't, just to be clear, I haven't played this game. The only thing I know about Alone in the Dark, I know the basic history of Alone in the Dark, how it inspired Resident Evil and yada yada. And I played the 2008 reboot, and I actually didn't hate it. It wasn't great, but I didn't hate it. And now, but I haven't watched any trailers for this game, because I knew as soon as I saw that it was coming out, I knew I was going to want to play it. So I haven't watched a single trailer. I know David Harbour's in it. I don't know who this nice lady is. I have no idea what the story is about. I have no idea what the reviews are. If anyone has said whether it's easy, hard, good, bad. I know nothing about the plot. We are going in totally fresh. We're playing on the PS5. We're going to keep track of the deaths below me. We're going to try really hard not to get that first one. You never know. One of these days I'm going to get that no death run. After that, we'll relax a little bit. And there it goes. Play game. Let's jump in. I'm excited. I've been looking forward to this one for a while. It's been delayed twice. It was supposed to come out in October and then January, and now it's March. It's March 20th today, and it is 9 a.m. on the dot, which is the time when it came out in Central Time Zone. Shadows, midtones, highlights. That looks fine to me. So let's just back out. Real quick, I want to look at two options. I want to look at difficulty. Well, we'll look at that in a minute. That'll probably ask us about that. I want to look at subtitles. That's fine. And I want to look at performance. Yeah, there's okay. This is just like the prologue had all this stuff in it too. So yes, we want performance mode. Okay, let's jump in. The standard experience with its intended difficulty. For an extra challenge, monsters are harder and resources are scarce. Sometimes I make an exception for my general rule. I almost always play on normal difficulty, but survival horror is one of my very favorite genres. So this is, and sometimes it can be a little easy. And I enjoy a tough challenge when these games. I played Resident Evil 4 Remake all the way through on the hardest difficulty. So I'm thinking about it. Let's play on hard. Let's play on hard. Extra help provided to make the experience smoother and easier, including hints and helpful highlights. No, let's play modern. I like all the tips and tutorials and yada yada. Give me all that. I like resource management in games like this, and the resource management tends to be a lot more fun on hard. We can bump it down if we need to. Okay, so this takes place in the past. I mean, that is like a Model T looking car, so this must be... Ooh, title card right out the gate, huh? It almost feels like a red flag.
So, your uncle. What's wrong with him?
He's possessed.
As in the devil?
Something like that. He says a dark man is following him, watching him at all times.
What do you make of it?
1920s, probably.
It's nonsense, of course.
Prohibition era.
But I'd be lying if I said it didn't bother me. You see, it runs in my family.
Possession?
Psychosis, probably.
No, detective. Deteriorating melancholy. Practically every member of the Hartwood family is driven mad until they grow old.
Hartwood family.
But Jeremy didn't kill himself. Is that why he's at your setup?
Despite being convinced that he is truly possessed, he decided to put his last chips on Dr. Gray and his psychoanalysis, figuring he might stumble upon some cure.
You mentioned the letter.
I received a disturbing letter from Jeremy accusing the staff and all the other patients of being involved.
That's the letter from the prologue.
And now they are also out to kill him.
Could it be real? Or is it all just in his head?
It's a story he tells himself, Mr. Carnby. Anything to avoid the truth.
Which is?
That we're all terribly insignificant. That people mean so very little to one another. That there is no one out to get Jeremy Harper because he isn't worth getting.
Here we are.
I gotta say, right out the gate, the character models do not
My
look
uncle's
great.
well, Mr. Carnby. I want to make sure he's all right.
Then what's my part in this?
They don't look horrible.
Can I get a cab?
And that's not
Just
super important.
Wouldn't feel safe going alone.
But the faces and the character models are not top tier.
Did you bring a
That's
gun?
all.
Yeah. You think it'll actually come to that?
No. But you might need to wave it around depending on how agreeable the staff will
Alright, let's shoot some staff.
What are we gonna do when we find Jeremy?
be. I don't know. Let's just find him first.
Let's shoot. We're gonna shoot him. Hopefully we're not gonna use too many bullets. Choose character. Edward Carnby or Emily Hartwood. Oh, shit. Is this like a Resident Evil situation where I've got to choose a character for the whole game? Alright, we're going with David Harbour. Edward Carnby. I wonder how different the storylines are.
Hello? Hello?
Looks abandoned.
I'll have to look that up later.
There has to be someone around.
Wait here. I'll go around back.
Chapter 1. Oh, good. There's chapters. Excellent. That makes it easy for the video. Dividing up the video. So this video, unless something goes wrong, this video will be chapter 1. Alright, so let's look at a couple of things. We've already looked at the settings. That's fine. I want to look at the inventory screen. So we've got Edward Carnby, P.I., Louisiana State Board. Right, okay. We knew that from the prologue. Edward Carnby, address Decatur Street, New Orleans, Parish, Orleans. Good until May 15th, 1930. So it is the 20s. Objectives, Chapter 1. We don't have any yet. Sets completed. Vagabonds. A Goat Without Horns. Great Depression. Forbidden Knowledge. Secret Objective. All the World's a Stage. What is all this? Are these collectibles? Lanyards. Oh, I thought I was looking at the map. Okay. I didn't think that made sense. Lanyards. Lanyap, if I'm not mistaken, means like a little extra something. Like a little extra something special. Like if you, it's like the baker's dozen concept. If you order a meal and they give you just a little extra, just for, you know, just show they care. That's what lanyap is. And so lanyap, that's kind of what collectibles are in games. Just a little something extra. So the name makes sense. I'll Maybe later I'll tell the story why I know what a lane yap is. It's from a work thing. But not right now. Right now we need to get involved. Oh, a key. Already.
So what do we got here?
What? That's not what I picked up. Oh, a flashlight. It's a Silent Hill style flashlight. I've been very curious to know if this is going to be more like a Resident Evil style game or more like a Silent Hill style game. There's a lot of big differences in combat, enemy style, mood. That's definitely a Silent Hill style flashlight. Kitchen garden key. Kitchen garden key. Okay. What is this spotlight for? Okay. Ugh. No thanks. I would be out. Right then I would be out. Kitchen garden key. What is that looking at me? Is that a cat? Certainly looks like a cat. Pistol bullets. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to look at was inventory. What? Oh.
Desetto, the old plantation.
Find Jeremy. Look for a way inside the
ready to
house.
fall, but kept alive by some starry-eyed carpetbagger called Dr. Gray. Seeing how the staff couldn't even be bothered with answering the door, Detective Carnby figured they would just head inside and grab Jeremy. He just needed to open the front door for Emily first, so she could talk to her uncle.
How do I see my inventory? That's what triangle does. What is that, a flask? Is that a healing item? Okay, L1 is like a zoom. Is that a raccoon? Okay, what? The environments don't look bad. The environments look decent. It's just the character models that look just a tad cheap.
Nah, I'm not getting in there.
A chained door. Okay, so we need... What do we need? All bolt cutters? Oh, there's something in there. A book or something? So we need something to fish that out. What was that? Oh, that must have been the save thing. You can't see it, but on the top right there was a little icon of a camera. Why am I getting my gun ready? Is that really necessary? +1 drink. Okay, so that's gotta be... You know what this room reminds me of? Big time? Haunting of Hill House. Big time. Okay, there's nothing doing over this way. Can't even interact with these doors. Okay, that's option one. We've got a door back there. Let's not forget about that. This is the way we came in, right? Yeah. Just making sure. Housekeeper's key. Oh, is he reacting to the whispering? Is it coming from the tree? What's up with the bird cages? The bird cages.
That's one big tree to fit inside a conservatory.
Yeah, it is. I just wanted to see if maybe I got like a red reticle or something when I aimed at those. Okay, there's nothing we can do here, it doesn't look like. Is this the door that's going to need that key? Yep. Welcome to Derceto. Break into Derceto. Find the front door. Okay, what was that? Find the front door and let Emily Hartwood inside. Okay. Quit drawing your gun like that, man. It's making me nervous.
Don't mind if I do.
I like how the healing item in this game, it looks like the healing item in this game is just straight booze. That's not even legal in this time. Right? Gross animals. Family Bible, Clue.
Every day your silence weighs a little heavier. It's been a difficult year for everyone, and many have lost all hope. I read in the papers about people suffering. Pictures of dust-covered landscapes without a drop of water. I wish I knew if you were still tending.
I wanted to know if I went into the menu, would it... Because that's going to take forever to read. Okay, hold on now. What's this telegram? Carnby, why am I hearing from Gloria... We're not going to listen to it. She's taking way too long to read. Carnby, why am I hearing from Gloria Allen that you got some job at the loony bin? You better not be thinking of paying her off before me. I don't want to take you for a ride, so give me my money. I'll be at the Maccabeen all night if you want to score some dough. Obed Morton. Every day your silence weighs a little heavier. It's been a difficult year for everyone and many have lost all hope. I read in the papers about people suffering, pictures of dust-covered landscapes without a drop of water. I wish I knew if you were still tending the earth or if you've turned your back against us. I have to start looking for help elsewhere. Is this a letter to God? Yeah, I think it is. I have started to look for help elsewhere. I pray you will tell me if I am going down a path that you find disagreeable. With help from Baptiste and Charlotte, I found comfort in the practice of the voodoo. I have long been skeptical of that Caribbean cult, but it's been of good use to me. It seems all harmless in my book. I say some words dreamt up by the Creoles, and I carry around a small pocket of gris-gris. Gris-gris? Nothing of this is mentioned in the Bible, of course, but the French quarter priestess tells me it's all connected. She says the Christian God is just one more perspective on the creator of things. That's what I like to think, but the other way around. That the spirits of her faith are just aspects of you, our Heavenly Father. I'm so grateful for the words you gave Mr. Hartwood. We will sing your praises at St. John's Eve. The world will be blessed again soon. Only the sacrifices of the Old Testament compare to your demands. Let it be the truth, a mother of earth, wood, and dirt, a mother of 1,000 young. Receipt, sacred sand, black cat oil, devil's shoestrings, a goat without horns. Okay, so she's into some cult shit. I still haven't fired a shot, and this game is giving me bullets hand over foot. Well, I say that. I only have 9. I guess it's only giving me like 1 or 2 at a time. I haven't noticed the quantities. Alright, we looked at all this stuff, right? Okay. Plus 1. 1 pistol bullet. Yeah, this must be like a sneaking mode or something. Plus 2 now. Alright, let's go. Lot of loot in this room. Okay, so left to the open door or right to the closed door? Let's see if this is even unlocked. Okay. Rat poison. A lanyap. Lanyards are non-essential items that you can find throughout the game. Completing sets will uncover forbidden knowledge and sometimes even more. Yeah, something said about like uncovering a secret level. Carry over from game to game. Some sets can't even be completed without playing both Emily and Carnby's campaign. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, after this video, I'm gonna look up and see like, how different are they? If it's Resident Evil 2 different, I'm not gonna play both of them. If it's Resident Evil 6 different, I kind of feel like I'd have to, because those are completely different stories, completely different areas, all different areas, not like none of the same content. So if it's like that, then I feel like I'll have to play both in order to say it's completed. If it's mostly the same, I'm not going to. Yes, I'll probably miss some extra scene or area or whatever, but I can live with that. Okay, why did that open? Whatever. Okay. What's back here? Okay, interesting. Okay, so we've got several options here. What about this door? Okay, we're gonna start on the left, so let's go through this door. Why do the doors close themselves? I don't care for that. Sabotage clue.
It is working after all. While the sabotage has caused a leak, only the decorative plate has been completely ruined. Let's wait for Mr. Chance to turn up and he can take a look at the leak. Mr. Waits.
Now that I can deal with listening to the whole thing. Okay, so we have a revolver. I hear something, I feel like.
That didn't look safe.
Huh.
Oh, I can't interact with it? Why does it have a select button then? It looks like a slide puzzle. Broken valve. So if I try to cross this... Okay, yep, okay. Got it. What is that raspy breathing sound? Yeah, I don't love that. Alright, let's do this first, since that other door seems like it's going onto another floor. Like, it looks like it's going into the house proper. Whereas right now we're still in what appears to be the basement. God, dude. David, you are out of shape, bro. I only ran for a little bit. You sound like me. Nothing? Nothing? Damn. Bet there would have been something in there on normal mode. Streetcar ticket, Lanyap. The Crescent City. How many of these are there? 20 or so. 15 or so. Okay.
I need the key.
Do we have a map yet? No. Alright, let's go upstairs. So far, I'm enjoying this. It feels like the classic survival horror experience, which I am always a fan of. Lots of puzzles, lots of keys, lots of locked doors, resource conservation. What was that symbol? Locked from the other side. That's what that is. It's gotta be. Okay, yeah, let's just keep going left. Okay, now we are inside the house. I don't like the sounds that I'm hearing. Is that an ample? Oh no, it's a weird comb. Or brush. Okay, so far nothing really to be afraid of. Just a regular creepy, kind of a creepy house. Oh, that's the door that's barred from the other side. Okay, so we've got that way, we've got these doors, and then we've got upstairs. So probably somewhere on this floor is where I can let Emily in. Is that what her name was? Emily? Lottie's diary.
Sunday, June 22nd. I spent all day looking for Jerry. I should have cared for the others, but I'm scared that he will do something irreversible. Cassandra is upset that I didn't give her the latest shipment of pain medication that Waits brought from the post office yesterday. I would have given it her, but the company didn't send any key this time around, so the box is just sitting there on the desk. They must have figured we had plenty of their gimmicky keys by now. I only remember seeing one lady. Grace was playing with it inside the grand parlor. Unless it turns up by itself, it will have to wait. I have to figure out where Jeremy is. I think Jack knew something. That dog of his found a strange rot permeating the house. She's showing us, he said. Like those blots and streaks of fetid rock was talking to her.
So there's a box of pain medication on Lottie's desk, and the key for it is inside the grand parlor. And then there's something about a strange rot. I don't know what the deal is with that. Do I have a max capacity for drinks and ammo? Locked medicine box. Okay, that's the pain medication. Ah, map! Derceto floor plans. Let's go. Let's go. This is what I wanted. Okay, so what do we got here? Player position. Puzzles. Solvable puzzles, like I guess that means you have what you need to solve it. Explored. Ugh. Oh, is there a colorblind mode or something? Because I cannot tell the difference in those colors. Explored, completed, locked door, unlockable. I love that. Bolted door, blocked door. Bolted means it's locked from the other side. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Door. Okay. Yeah, real quick. Oh, Piazza Key.
Nice.
Okay, so if I go back to the map, will one of these magically be lockable now? Unlockable now? I guess we haven't been in the Piazza yet. Piazza. Yeah, we haven't tried that door yet. Okay. 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 Color distortion sometimes happens. Okay, no. Field of view. That's interesting. I see, it just zooms out a little bit. Okay, so alright, so we've got a map now, so we're going to be checking this map a lot now. Especially at the beginning when I'm trying to get my bearings here. Yeah, we already figured that out. Thank you. I wish it would default go to there when I leave that spot, but whatever. So we've got the library, which seems to go back to the conservatory.
I need the key.
Okay, so that door is locked. The doorknob matched the design of the key.
I need the key.
Ah. Okay. And that's not they don't show that on the map, and that's okay. Why not go upstairs? Let's go upstairs.
It's wedged shut.
Okay. So how does that show? Oh, it's a puzzle. Okay, that makes sense.
Looks important.
Private, no entry. Okay. That didn't zoom. Oh, it's blocked. That's just an un. Wait, just if it's got a spot. It's got a symbol for a key, but it's showing as a blocked door. Okay, I'm glad we went upstairs. I had a feeling. I have a pretty good sixth sense. I shouldn't call it that. It's not a sixth sense, but I have a pretty good intuition for survival horror games. I've played a lot of them. They're one of my favorite genres, if not my favorite. It's debatable. This and Souls-likes are my my two favorites. I kind of go back and forth on which one I think is the best. But yeah, so I just had I had a feeling that because the door was lockable or unlockable, that's probably got the bulk of the content behind it. I'll shut up. It's not that big a deal. Okay, so this looks like the foyer. Stair hall. Where's the front door? Okay, I see it. Is it locked?
I need the key.
Okay. Damn it, I hate having to switch back to that every time. I don't care about the... I'm not going to be checking the investigation near as much as the map. Not near as much. So we got some rooms off this way. Whoa.
Thanks.
Oh, okay. Alright.
What are you doing? Who are you?
Oh, pardon me. Excuse me. My name is Edward Carnby, private investigator. I hope you don't mind we let ourselves inside.
I do mind. This is private property. You can't just barge in here.
I'm sorry about all this, but I'm looking for my uncle. It's urgent, and no one was answering the door.
We can't hear you knocking anymore. None of us can.
Who is your uncle, darling?
Jeremy. Am I right? She has that Hartwood blue, doesn't she?
That's
Who are all
right.
these people?
I'm Emily Hartwood. I just came to make sure my uncle is all right.
Well, he is unavailable right now. You will have to come back another day.
Unavailable how? Is he sleeping? We can wait.
He's lost.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Who's your man again, Miss Hartwood?
My name's Edward Carnby, private investigator.
Splendid.
Enough! All of you! Get back to your rooms! McCarthy, keep your eyes on the child. And you two, please leave immediately.
Look, we're not here to cause any trouble. Just let us see the old man, satisfy the curiosity of my client here, and we'll be off.
Jeremy has gone missing. There's no need to worry, but it might be some time before he turns up. The whole staff is looking for him.
What? He ran off?
I don't have time for any of this. Please, come back tomorrow.
All right, in that case, we'll just wait in his room. You don't mind, do you? It's upstairs, right?
Wait, you can't.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
In the corridor. It's the first door on your left. I'll tell Dr. Gray you're here.
Excellent. Thank you, madam.
Yeah, so this is the area that we played in the prologue.
All right, here we are.
Let's look around. See if we can pick up any clues.
Okay, so now we're in a whole different part of the building. That's
Jeremy
jarring.
had gone missing. The housekeeper said the staff at Deseto was looking for him, and that Detective Carnby and Emily should come back tomorrow. Hoping to wrap up this case before leaving, Carnby hustled his way inside Jeremy's room, leaving the housekeeper flustered, running for Dr. Gray, the chief of Deseto. Having bought some time, this was the perfect opportunity to look for clues regarding Jeremy's disappearance.
What is this place then? So this isn't his house? This is like a group, a shared home? Is it some kind of an observation? Like, are the people here being taken care of? Are they given some kind of care? Is it just a house full of crazy people? That's what it seems like. Seems like a house full of crazy people. Locked steamer trunk. Okay. A lot of locked things. That looks like a slide puzzle that I can complete. Why can't it? Why doesn't it let me interact with it? It's acting like I must need an item. It's acting like I need an item. I don't see what that item would be.
Anything important I should look out for? Did he keep a diary?
Not that I know of, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, there's the piece. I see it. I see it, I see it, I see it. The Commonplace Book.
Every night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room.
1 of 5?
Days until my spirits.
Okay, so yeah, we're not waiting for this guy to read this whole thing. Every night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room, counting the days until my spirit spills out of my tired shape. Only his pallid mask shelters my remaining sanity. Staring directly into the face of that demonic sultan would surely sunder time itself. Would he have looked the same to my father as he struggled for his life? Does his veiled face haunt my knees quite the same way? I wish so that I could rest my soul in that sunburnt convent of Teruella. Would I find you there, Juan, or Signora Perosi, back from the beyond? Every night I hide from it, moving from one misshapen memory to another, scenes conjured out of fantasy and delirium, places I struggle to even paint. I wish I understood your death, Signora. Is there anything I could do for you but bury you in that bleak necropolis? That triumphant chapel, rising above the ledgers in the oven vault, shall be your sepulture, where you may rest, and I shall weep. How did you first come to understand such things, Signora? How did you know that the battered boiler in the basement would lead me to the cemetery? Or how the old upstairs clock with its astronomical motifs would take me to that hateful mound outside of Claremont Harbor? Those are my memories, my past. Is there perhaps a chance, if ever so small, for me to see Teruella? I want that more than anything. Please let my talisman take me there. Let me sit with Juan under his Bodhi tree. Despite having sold me that talisman, Miss Jackson, the voodoo priestess revealed none of her secrets to me. That's why I had to travel to Tonker. Instead, she cruelly told Baptiste, my caretaker, that he would be betrayed and killed in the most awful way, that the one he loved would pierce his thigh with a sharp spear, and that he would be devoured by his own mother. What a terrible thing to say. The people of Derceta are becoming dangerous. They do not understand what they are doing. I must do something to stop them. I tried talking to Dr. Gray, but he confuses my worries. He is caught up in treating me. How can he expect evil to be cured with medicine and conversation? The orderlies, the housekeeper, and the patients are all deranged patients. This is some kind of, like, rich people's insane asylum. They will call upon evil to enter this world. All will be lost, everything. Unless I can find the clerk, Mr. Waits, he seems to be a clear-thinking man. Maybe Beauregard? Beauregard's the name of the little girl, I think, isn't it? The dark man offered me a prison and I accepted. I signed that miscarried contract and entered a dark pact. Everyone is safe except for me. This looks like talisman plates, sockets. They're always 3 numbers. So that looks like it might be important later. Painted item, key, painted tile, key item. Painted wooden tile, the motif suggests as being part of a larger picture. Okay, do you have anything else to say? Excuse me.
I found a book full of peculiar notes. Have you heard of something
Oh,
called
good.
Teruella?
No. What's that?
I might be reading too much into this, but I think it's the place he wants to go to.
Oh, okay. Sounds like a clue.
Oh, I see. It turned blue because I had new dialogue. Now it's gone. Okay. So... oh, this isn't even a slide puzzle. Well, that makes it super fucking easy. I would have enjoyed a slide puzzle more.
Hey, you know anything about this? Looks like some sort of talisman.
No, I don't. Oh, help me out here, will you?
Kill the guy, throw some of this stuff out? I'd be crazy too if I had this much junk lying around.
It's striking. I want to save this one.
Is that him? Oh shit, no, I don't want to skip it. On the power of the some certain Vera in certain. That picture has a very, this whole scene has a very Lovecraftian feel to it. It's like looking at the picture made him insane.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming.
You have a quiver for paintings just on you already? Okay, wait. So we're done in here?
Miss Hartwood. Emily? What the hell is going on? Where am I?
What do you mean where? Oh. Investigate the corner store. Oh, this looks like straight up New Orleans. Okay, so suddenly we are somewhere else. Was it looking at the painting that did that, or is there something else going on? How much of this inside is different? It looks like the same house from here. Oh, and none of these doors are openable suddenly. Well, okay, so that actually raises a good question. What does the map look like? Your map is of no use here. Great. I feel like this is where the combat is going to start. How many bullets do we have? 20? Just try not to take any damage, okay? Critical question. When the enemies die, do they drop loot? Oh, shit. Okay, yep. So we're going to kill this guy and see if we can get him to drop something. If he doesn't drop loot, then we might start running around. Well, we'll kill the first several, probably. What does this do? Oh, Jesus! Circle is dodge, apparently. Shit. Are you kidding me? Okay, go. Can you go ahead and reload? It's like my bullets are going right through this motherfucker. Kill a monster with a ranged weapon. Yeah, it took half of our bullets, and he hit us twice. And he didn't drop shit. That's gonna be... I'm not gonna reload. I want to, because we could have definitely done that better, but it's okay. We're gonna play it as it lies. We used up more than half of our bullets just now. How many times did we hit him? 5? It was not a small number of times. It wasn't. I was hoping just a headshot would bring him down or something. Nope. Yes, give me as many of those as you can, please.
I can't go that way.
Yeah, I know, man. Oh. It won't even let you walk? Okay, fine. Looking for bullets.
What the hell is going on?
Oh. Okay. Well, I blew that. To distract them? Is that what that said? Let me look at that real quick. Because if it's... Items can be thrown at enemies or used to distract them. Tap R2 to quickly throw, hold R2 to aim. So that seems to indicate that it's probably not a good idea to try to kill every enemy, which means they probably don't drop anything. That doesn't surprise me. Full drink. Okay. So 5 is the max. Got it. Which one of these is the way forward? Oh, this is the corner store here. Okay.
I can't go that way.
Why? Why, Carnby? Give me some in-game reasoning. Alright, so that's the... That's the place we're supposed to go, obviously. Johnny the Conqueror. Roots and medicines. Supplies, herbs, roots. Gris. Gree. Shells, candles. Yep. Yeah, okay, but why are you telling me that right now? Ah. More throwables. Oh god, I thought I saw something. I'm sweeping for ammo. Apparently the fog, David Harbour or Edward Carnby or whoever has a horrible fear of fog. Just won't go near it. Oh, interesting. Damn it.
I need the key. I need the key.
Locked gate. A hatchet? How do I use the hatchet?
I can't go that way.
R1. R1, baby. Silent Hill style. Okay, well, the bullets just became a lot less important. Probably dangerous to, well, not probably, definitely dangerous to try to engage in melee, but just knowing that it's an option It's gonna depend. Do the enemies stun when you hit them, like in Silent Hill? Because if that's the case, we can just cheese the shit out of this melee weapon. But I bet you they don't. I bet you they don't.
Nice.
Oh. They must be destructible. Kill a monster with a melee weapon. I should have known when it said kill a monster with a ranged weapon. So they break over time. Okay, interesting. And how much damage did we take? Just barely any. Okay, so they're like Last of Us 2. The fuck was that? Oh, for Christ's sake, what? Oh, you know what? Just duck these motherfuckers. Yeah, it's like the Last of Us 2 style, so you can use them for a little while and then they break, and you pick up something else.
Don't let him get inside, Carnby. They're not the good kind.
Are you... Is this your store?
There are no owners here. We both strangers in Jeremy's store.
Jeremy did this. How?
Can I have that, please?
Back with the dog man. Jeremy warned us, but we didn't think much of it.
I'm Detective Edward Carnby. I was hired by Jeremy's niece to find him.
Oh, yeah? How much you paying you?
$150.
She's sure getting her money's worth tonight. Are you a thinking man, Carnby?
No, not if I can help it.
You know, I think Jeremy's hiding where we can't find him. He has this juju necklace. Guides him.
The talisman?
That's right. It's some magic charm you got from Miss Jackson down the street.
The voodoo priestess?
You know surprising things, Carnby. Yeah, the Mama Loa. Here, take the key. I locked the gate to save her place from all the ghouls and goblins getting inside. Maybe if you go there, you can find some clues to show you the way.
Thanks. I'll have a look.
Batiste's key. There are 3 keys on the chain. One that opens up to Miss Jackson's place in the French Quarter. Then there are 2 belonging to Derceto. One for the clerk's office and one for the library. Find Miss Jackson's place to learn more about Jeremy's talisman. Preserved reptile. Lanyap. Nothing? Fuck you. Alright, well hold on. Before we leave. So yeah, we're gonna start running.
You want to come along?
Nah, I'm gonna stay here for a while.
Anything I can do for... Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Baptiste, just tell my sister Lottie I'm alright, you see.
Alright, I'm heading out.
Be careful out there.
And that's it. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. So you can't exhaust their dialogue. And then the prompt will go away. Good. Perfect. Easy. So we know where to go. But we're probably going to pick up that pipe. Continue running, please. Thank you. Oh God, what is this? Oh, fuck me.
My weapon broke.
Great. Oh, for fuck's sake! Bullshit! Are you kidding me? Oh, God. You guys don't drop anything, huh? What is that? Giant maggots all over you? Charming. How much damage did I take? Very little. I think the best course of action probably a lot of the time is going to be... I should have tried throwing something. The best course of action a lot of the time is probably going to be running. Because the risk of taking a significant amount of damage seems to be quite low. At least for now. And the bullets are incredibly scarce. I say that, they keep giving me bullets. They're just giving them to me. They're just drip feeding them to me. Oh, there's somebody upstairs. Right? Yeah, there's definitely somebody up here. Alright, so here's what we're gonna try. Come on down here, you little bitch. Let's see what this is. Okay, that just seemed to piss him off. Oh, fuck!
I recognize this place. It's Miss Jackson's seance. It's the talisman, like the one in the painting.
Are they in here with me? In between there are doors. Find your own talisman. An old talisman shaped over centuries. The engraving of the numbers looks to be less than 100 years old, but the base could be from antiquity. The polished black sunstone in the middle has a glass finish which occasionally gives the impression of hiding a picture within itself. Okay, so that door closed and nothing spilled out of it, so... Use the talisman to get back to Derceto. Okay, that's interesting. Well, hold on before we do that. Okay, why can't I interact with that door? What? Why can't I interact with that door? Okay. Whatever.
I think it's meant for the talisman.
Switch disc.
I think it needs numbers, like coordinates. Maybe there's something in Jeremy's notes.
Okay, let's look at Jeremy's notes. That's the one, right? Three, 5, 8. From outside to inside. How do I line up? Excuse me, this doesn't have a 5. There must be something I'm not seeing. 3, 5, 8. 3 numbers needed to span a bridge between the scopes of dreams and memory. Escapes of dreams and memory, according to Stern. Not where I want to be, but it's a start. There's no 5 in the middle. Did I just miss it? Oh, it's over here. I can just look at it over here. Okay.
It's showing something. A place? Where is that?
Looks like the mansion. The place where the...
Huh.
Oh. Okay.
Detective, I was wondering when you were going to show up. Mrs. Thompson told me you were here. I understand you are working for Jeremy Hartwood's niece.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you're not wrong. We came here for her uncle. I just didn't expect... I didn't expect this. You are Dr. Gray, right?
That's right. You don't happen to have some identification, Detective. I'm not keen on having strangers prying into my business. Oh, Detective Edward Carnby, Decatur Street, New Orleans. Enjoying the Vieux Carré, Detective? Those old French quarters, the voodoo people, the gangsters. I'm sure you live an exciting life.
Well, it's not quite like the stories, Doc. Just trying to make a living.
Aren't we all making a living? Well, welcome to Deseto, Detective. I hope your time here will be useful. Now, what can I do for you?
Why don't you tell me where I can find Jeremy Hartwood?
Why wouldn't that make for a short visit? I wish I could tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know. A drink, Detective?
Anything brandy.
Oh, you do belong in the French quarters, Detective. Armagnac or cognac?
You know, just give me the cheap stuff. I'm not much of a connoisseur.
Having low standards is not a virtue, Detective. Let me see if I can broaden your perspective.
What can you tell me about Jeremy?
I wouldn't want to go into details about his condition. Doctor-patient confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Sure. But he is crazy. And he's gone missing. Why?
Here. Try this.
Ooh, it's good. Got a bite?
It's called a sidecar. The trick is not to be afraid of the tartness of the lemon. Then, for goodness sake, don't overdose.
I used to know how to make a sidecar. Wasn't a popular drink though.
What can you tell me about
Very
Jeremy?
old school.
Ah, well, let me think. He is an anxious man, constantly worried about events not presenting themselves according to his model of predestination. He complains about things not being carried out in the right order, and that some things simply shouldn't be.
Sounds like
is
me.
Is any of this helpful to you?
Not really. I was hoping for some direction where to look next.
I'm sorry. I have nothing for you then. You should talk to my orderlies. They have been looking for him for a while now. I'm sure they would appreciate your help.
Yeah, I ran into Batiste earlier. Come to think of it, he might have given me a lead.
Oh, excellent. So your investigation is already underway.
I'm gonna go. I'm sure we'll meet again.
Looking forward to it. Safe returns.
Ah. Okay, we're gonna stop here. I don't want to skip it. We'll restart this next time. Let me just back out. Alright, cool. We'll see you on the next one. Appreciate you.